long time no record, no worries. I really shouldn't make excuses, but whew, it's been a battle trying to balance everything. And but if I want more viewers and I expect to gain more subscribers, I have to keep making videos or whatever. So um before we get into it, y'all see this lipstick? I think I'm trying to be a little grown tonight. Well, the night is still very young. I might go somewhere, so I just wanted to see how it looked on me, really. So I'm wearing it on camera. But anyway, y'all, this is gonna kind of be like a little short video, because like I said, I might get out tonight. I'm also sipping on this, and so it is what is this? Liberty Creek Sweet Wine. It's a good wine, y'all. But anyway, it's good, y'all. So anyway, what has brought me to make a video today? So super excited is the new edition story. I love it so much. And it apparently it has been out for like 3 weeks. I'm thinking 3 weeks. I don't know originally when it came out. All I know is I was at work and one of my coworkers asked me, had I seen it? And I was like, what? No, I haven't seen it. And he was saying it was on BET. And then so happened that same day I came home, I seen that they're going to be playing it Monday on BET. So I just went ahead and looked to see was it on demand. It was on demand, and I just watched the third part today. I started on it yesterday. I watched the third part today, and I definitely give that film like a plus BET way to come back. Because for me, I really don't watch BET as much. Now I was watching like the Quad and Mary Jane. That guy on there with Mary Jane. Yeah. Um. Yeah, this is kind of throwing me off. I don't even know if I want to watch it because he's not nice to my eyes. Like I just don't see Mary Jane actually dating him, because she's used dating usually really really nice looking guys, and I don't want to be judgmental either, but I will say I'm definitely don't find the attraction in him. But anyway, that's besides the story. So outside of that, I really don't watch BT as much as I used to. Um, I just really feel like they don't put out a lot of quality stuff, for the most part. But anyway, this is definitely a comeback. So like one of the best. Like definitely it goes on the shelf with the Temptations and the Five Heartbeats, because those are two of my favorite. Um, oh, and Straight Outta Compton. That's definitely one too. Favorite ones regarding the rap groups or whatever. And it's always great to, I say rap groups, one of the, just groups. And I definitely love it when it's like a group that came up my era, just like Straight Outta Compton that was kind of around, even though I was still young at the time. But I just remember those songs. And damn, even though like Candy Girl came out in like in 84, I was born in 83, but I still remember these songs. And it's great to be able to experience that. And BET did a really great job with the film. Like it was outstanding. The actors were outstanding. I think it was a great pick. They portrayed every role with perfection for the most part, and I don't really have any complaints. I don't know if anybody else have any complaints, but I don't, especially you know, based off some of the other biops we've been looking at and seeing from Lifetime and VH1. Even though I enjoyed the TLC one and the Whitney Houston one was okay, this is a really, really great one. And you can tell the production was right. You can just feel that everything was on point with it. It just feels so right. And oh my God, I've never really seen, you do have the groups where you have the one that usually goes solo, but what makes this group unique to me is the fact that everyone, just about besides BBD, but still to me, they're still kind of like a solo project outside of the original group. But you have Johnny Gill, and you have Johnny Gill, and you have Ralph, and you have Bobby Brown, and then you have BBD, and they all went out and did their own separate things. And even though their second albums did flop, they were all successful in the first one for the most part. And then to still come back as a group and be successful, that speaks volumes, and that's something that you hardly ever see happen. Not the whole group can go off and do separate projects and still be successful. That is unheard of, y'all. I don't know if anybody actually paid attention to that, but it is, and that was what makes it so unique and what makes them so great. Another thing that I think really contribute to the greatness of this film is the fact that who doesn't love good endings? You know, even though they broke up, they all came back together. And usually when we're looking at biops, the people are usually have already passed and things like that. But all of them are still alive, which makes it even greater. It wasn't necessarily a sadness. Ricky, I thought you was gone. Glad you came back. But that's what the beauty is. It's just still such a happy ending. Like, no one died. No one, basically that's it. No one died for the most part. And I get real sad with stuff. And I was just so happy for that. And the fact that all of them are there to tell their own side of the story. And the fact that it was so real, because everybody put out their stuff, like, this is what I went through. This is what I experienced. And it's everybody. Everybody is there from what I'm understanding and hearing. To tell their side of the story. And I think that's what makes this project so epic, and not to mention just the way they captured the different videos. I love that. I went on YouTube afterwards and started researching everything. I went to the Video Soul interview. I went to the whatever the different songs that were on there. I went to all of that, and it was great to find it there. And I definitely had to go see. Let me see if I noticed anything about Bobby. No, Bobby, you was a mess. Bobby was a mess, but I guess with money and stuff and fame, you probably a lot of people probably blow up like that. But Bobby was a mess. But I think the most touching part of the film for me is when when Bobby told, he was sitting there talking to Ronnie. Ronnie's getting ready to get married, and he told Ronnie, he said, you the one who always hold the group together. He was always so cool, calm, and collected. And he said, something to this extent, not exact words. When I pushed you, when I seen you, that I had made you that upset, that's when I knew I went too far. And that to me was a sincere part of the movie, most sincere part and the most touching for me. To see that come across, because Bobby did a lot of things, but we live, we learn, we grow, and I love all of them. I got so many songs like BBD. One of my favorite songs from them is which one? When Can I See You Smile Again? We're not even gonna get on Johnny and so many songs, but my, and then with of course I love Sensitivity from Ralph, and then Bobby, he has good prerogative and rock. Does he sing Rock With Me? I don't think he sing Rock With Me, not that one. But he does have a version of Rock With Me. It's two Rock With Me's, and he sings one and then somebody else sings one. So I think it is his version too that I like. Well, not version, but his Rock With Me song. But this is just a group of outstanding individuals, and just like a typical drugs and stuff like that get involved, and things happen, but you come back, and just glad to see that. I really enjoyed this film. This is like a plus. Definitely if they get a DVD, I'll go get it. I'm gonna record it in the meantime on DVR, but definitely going to be watching it again and again and again and again and again. It's just outstanding. Great job, BET. I heard they're coming out with another record. Definitely looking forward to that. Who's not looking forward to that? I don't know if everybody know just like how rare this is, that this group, everybody in this group is still alive. It makes them dynamic, and they went through all those things, and they were able to overcome them. This is like a very dynamic, outstanding moment. And they come out with a CD, another album. Definitely going to support that. I might even go to the concert, and I don't even go to concerts, but might pay to go to that one. So definitely want to see that. But just outstanding job. I love it. Like I say, it's going on the shelf with the other ones. I do hope they get a DVD so I can get it. Somebody did mention that they wish they had went, to the uh, theaters, and I think it would have did great at the theaters as well. But I'm sure, BET is not no small shot. I'm sure they paid them well as, paid them good as well. But just outstanding, just outstanding. I'll tell you one thing else that stood out to me. That dang MCA record producer that Tank played. Now he was something. He was getting that money though. He was something else though. He was out there getting that money. Everybody, hey, everybody gonna give me some money. You want to do a solo album? You do a group album? We gonna get all this money. Coming in here in any shape, form, or fashion, we can get it in. He was something else. But like I say, overall, love the film. It just brings so much more to the group. I want to see Boys to Men. I've always loved Boys to Men. Now I did not know that Mike produced them. It was great to see Hakeem. Well, that ain't his name. Hakeem and Frida Gatz from Empire on there, and I just think the cast was outstanding too. Usually when it's a lot of star studded, it don't necessarily mean the film is gonna be good, but this film was good with all the star studded. Because I seen Frank, I think his name Frank Ocean played Johnny Gill. I mean, it was just an outstanding cast, and I didn't have any complaints with it being star studded. Because everybody did a great job. It was good seeing Frank Ocean and Hakeem playing, that type of role. Definitely, Hakeem do think that he kind of came up with that, and he probably did, or whatever. And then the other new people did outstanding jobs as well. The cast was awesome, y'all. It really was. But like and subscribe. Let me know your opinion. But from me, A plus. Have a wonderful night. Bye.